Yo, what's up friends? Welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for checking in today. BAM! Yes, I'm so excited for today's video because this morning I had an interview. While I was preparing for this, I decided that I wanted to give out a few tips for interviews. So these are going to be Praying Bear Praying's 10 top tips to interview better. So number one is going to be waking up early. So you don't want to spend a lot of time rushing around getting ready for the interview on the day of. You want to make sure you have plenty of time to prepare and get ready for that. So the best thing is, instead of waking up early, just don't go to sleep the night before. Just stay up the entire night. Still set your alarm though. I mean, no one wants to wake up at 6 a.m. when their alarm goes off. Make sure that you set your alarm for 6 a.m. or an early time and then don't sleep so that way you can watch the clock as it gets closer. And when it gets to 6 o'clock and know that it's ready for you to start getting ready for the interview. Stay up all night and be ready to go for the day. Number two on the list, make sure you spend a lot of time thinking about what you're gonna wear, because you don't want to go up to the interview and you don't want to be underdressed and you definitely don't want to be overdressed for the interview. When you're with the interviewer, for the interviewer to say, he dressed the right amount today. That's what you want. You want the perfect amount. So take a lot of time out of your morning to make sure that you have the right outfit on and try a lot of different outfits on. All right, number three on the list is gonna be make sure that you eat a good breakfast. And I don't mean just a good breakfast. Like everyone has like cereal or toast in the morning. That's so bland. Eat your favorite breakfast. Eat what you like the most in the world. If you like steak, medium rare, eat that. If you love shepherd's pie with onion, eat a lot of that because you wanna feel nourished and you wanna feel ready and confident to take on this interview. And hey, don't worry about your breath. We'll get to that later. Number four, make sure that you're fashionably late. No one that ever shows up time is really cool. And you want your interviewer to think that you have a life. You want them to think that you're a pretty important and cool person. So by being maybe a few minutes to an hour late for the interview, while they're sitting there twiddling their thumbs, spinning their pens, waiting for you, in their minds, they're gonna be like, he must be a pretty cool guy and he must have a life. That's important to us. So always be a little bit fashionably late. It's a good idea. All right, number five on the list is gonna be when you meet your interviewer, make sure not just to shake their hand like everyone else, but give them a solid fist bump. By doing that, they're gonna know that, hey, you're a little different and you're someone that's hip and with it. And even better, if you already feel confident that the fist bump isn't enough or you're just a cool guy, then go ahead, give a little snap. And then after that, if there was any doubt in their mind, they're gonna know that you're a cool guy. Number six might seem a little obvious, just be confident. As long as you're confident in the situation, it doesn't really matter what you're saying. It doesn't even matter that the smell in your breath reeks of meat or onions. They're gonna know that, hey, you're a confident person and they're just mesmerized by how you're holding yourself and handling the conversations at hand. Number seven might be the most important, and it's lie, lie, lie. Like never tell the truth in an interview. Interviews are all about marketing yourself. And hey, you might be the best person behind the register, but the interviewer doesn't want to know that you're really good at handling money into a cash register. They want to know about that one time the store was being robbed and you used just a pen and some receipt paper and were able to thwart that robber. They may think that you're lying, but hey, they're going to be intrigued by your story and think that you're really good at selling yourself. Number eight, once you're done answering the last question, don't even wait for the whole interview to wrap up or say thank you. Just get up and leave. Just walk right out that interview door, because what's going to happen is the interviewer is going to come running after you, begging you to come back because that was such a good interview and how confident you were in that. And then you can go ahead and just pat them on the head and welcome them back lovingly, knowing that you never actually were going to leave and you were right the whole time. Take that, Michaela. Number nine is after the interview is completely done and you're finished with it, make sure that you incessantly call the interviewer on their personal cell phone number or home number. You want them to know that you really want this job and you really are the right candidate for it. And if you constantly call them every day, multiple times a day, they're gonna know it too. They're gonna know that, hey, this guy really wants this job. With a constant bombardment, you're gonna be stuck in their head all day long. And lastly, we come to number 10 on the list, and that's gonna be if for some reason you follow all 9 of these other steps and you still don't land that job after that perfect interview, then hey, you should go ahead and you should boycott that company. You need to stick it to them and show them that what a great employee they could have had. So go outside, go out their main office, hold out a cardboard sign in some kind of scrawny, scratchy Sharpie that says, not a good company. People walking by are gonna see that sign and see the company and say, hey, that's not a good company. And then you will have served your point, you'll feel vindicated because you know that you really deserve that job, didn't you? Alright everyone, thank you so much for checking in today. That was my 10 top tips to interview better. I hope you liked it. I hope they kind of help you get that job that you've been looking for lately. If there's any other tips that you'd like to add on to the list, go ahead, throw them down to the comments below. I'd love to see what you guys do on all your interviews. And as always friends, thank you so much for checking in today, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Peace.